This is Akashvani. The news read by Anuja Kumar. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has stated that India has an ancient and unbroken culture of democracy. Sharing his remarks virtually at the Summit for Democracy organized by South Korea in Seoul last evening, he said the consensus building, open dialogue, and free discussion have resonated throughout India's history. The Prime Minister highlighted that in a few weeks from now, the world will witness the largest festival of democracy in India. He added that with 1 billion voters expected to vote, this will be the largest electoral exercise in the history of mankind. He said people of India will once again affirm their faith in democracy. The Election Commission has issued transfer orders for non-cadre officers who are posted as District Magistrate and Superintendent of Police in 4 states, namely Gujarat, Punjab, Odisha, and West Bengal. The decision was taken after the Commission convened a meeting chaired by the Chief Election Commissioner Rajiv Kumar, along with Election Commissioners Gyanesh Kumar and Sukhbir Singh Sandhu. Additionally, the Commission has also directed for transfer of SSP Bhatinda in Punjab and SP Sonitpur in Assam in view of their kinship or familial association with the elected political representatives. The officials in these 2 districts have been transferred as an preemptive measure to dispel any apprehensions of administration being biased or perceived to be compromised. Chief Justice D.Y. Chandrachud today inaugurated Accessibility Help Desk in Supreme Court premises in Delhi. Talking to reporters, Chief Justice Chandrachud said the opening of a help desk is in continuation of its mission, which began with the submission of the report by the committee chaired by Justice Ravindra Bhatt. He said the committee made various suggestions for making the Supreme Court accessible for people with special needs, not just the differently abled, but senior citizens, pregnant women, and all those people who require special assistance. Indian Railways is running 540 trains to ensure smooth and comfortable travel to the passengers during the ongoing festive season of Holi. The Ministry of Railways said trains have been planned to connect major destinations across the country on railway routes. These are Delhi Patna, Delhi Bhagalpur, Delhi Muzaffarpur, Delhi Saharsa, Gorakhpur, Mumbai, Kolkata, Puri, Guwahati, Ranchi, and New Delhi Sri Mata Vaishno Devi, Katra. The ministry said additional Railway Protection Force personnel have been deployed at major stations to ensure security of passengers. The officers have also been deployed on emergency duty at major stations to ensure smooth running of trains. The U.S. Federal Reserve has kept the benchmark interest rates unchanged in a range of 5.25% or 5.5% for the 5th straight time. Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell announced the interest rate decision last night after a 2-day Federal Open Market Committee meeting. However, the Federal Open Market Committee said that it expects 3 rate cuts in 2024 despite sticky inflation. Alongside its rate decision, Fed policymakers also updated their economic forecasts. It upgraded the U.S. growth outlook for this year to 2.1% from 1.4% in December. The nearly year-long conflict between Sudan's military and paramilitary forces has put the country on course to become the world's worst hunger crisis-hit nation. The UN Humanitarian Office has warned that the malnutrition is soaring and has claimed the lives of the children. Edem Vosornu, the director of humanitarian operations, told the UN Security Council yesterday that already 1/3 of Sudan's population, that is 18 million people, face acute food insecurity. She said a recent assessment revealed that 1 child is dying every 2 hours in Zamzam camp in El Fasher, North Darfur. India has criticized the Uniting for Consensus model of the United Nations for opposing reforms to the Security Council, citing a lack of African Global South representation and no change in permanent seat membership. India's permanent representative to the UN ambassador Ruchira Kamboj slammed the UFC model and stated that it stands against the idea advocated by a majority of the UN member states, which is an expansion in the permanent and non-permanent categories of an expanded Security Council. And that is the end of this news bulletin.